in order to present something important, something complicated, you don't need to make the presentation itself complicated. The more we work with data, with important and serious topics, we always persuaded that the more complicated I make it, the more information I put into one slide, into 2 slides, the more difficult words I use, the better. No. The answer is simplify, and presenter mastery really teaches you to simplify, to make people follow you. Doesn't matter what are you presenting, especially if you're presenting data, it's important. You cannot just skip it. Hello everybody, my name is Lada Solomatova. I'm working in finance. Most of the time I'm involved with a lot of serious, important data, and that data is connected with finance, with figures, and most of the time I have to do presentations that are showing the development of costs, of revenues, and various economic indexes. And I was always thinking, what can I do to make it more understandable, more easy to digest, and also make my presentations more inspiring? As normally we have this thought that the more complicated we make the slides, the more information we fill into the slides, the better. But actually it's not. And wherever you are presenting something very difficult, you lose the audience. And after attending the presenter mastery courses, and especially our master classes, I realized that you can make out of even very serious data, you can make a brilliant, interesting presentation, inspiring, and also very much involving. It is a very good skill to be able to deliver something comprehensive in an easy way that everyone can understand, even who is not involved in your topics, for example. David's course, it is really unique one because it gives you structure. For me, it's important to put some scientific approach to it, and this is exactly what I get in Presenter Mastery. I love these 110 steps. I love this spices rag because you have always something where you can refer to, pick up whatever you want to practice, and the whole curricula and the videos that we have access for all life. You can watch them over and over, and that really helps. Also the community that we have with like-minded people, and we have this practice every week. We have several calls, presenter mindset, we have the presenter laboratory, and master classes from David, of course. That's really helpful. I don't know what miracle happens there, but it works. It really works. For myself, I noticed that I really started to look at the material that I'm going to present from the other side. Okay, is it understandable enough? Is it well structured? What is the audience going to think looking at flip chart or slide, or when I give them one story or another story? So that is something that clicked in me after the presenter mastery. You should not concentrate on yourself. First of all is your audience. How are you going to help them to follow you, to be inspired, to understand what you're going to present or to deliver? And of course, I started, if we talk about the data, because I'm presenting the data most of all, I started to use animation. And I realized that on the first glance, very complicated data, you can also make it very dancing, right? You can make, okay, this is the Q1. What do you think happened to Q2? And also use this animation to create this anticipation in audience. So everything is possible. That's for me the most important takeaway. If you are thinking of joining the Presenter Mastery or not, my answer would be definitely yes. Doesn't matter where are you working, what is your profession. You need the skills. If there is one skill that you need to have in the 21st century, it's public speaking, interaction, communication. So the answer is definitely yes. You get everything. You get the community, you get the structure, which is important for me, for example. For my colleagues who are working with finance, I would say definitely you must attend. It's so important. You will learn how to simplify things. The more we work with data, with important and serious topics, we always persuaded that the more complicated I make it, the more information I put into one slide, into two slides, the more difficult words I use, the better. No. The answer is simplify, and presenter mastery really teaches you to simplify, to make people follow you. Doesn't matter what are you presenting, especially if you're presenting data, it's important. You cannot just skip it. I'm speaking really from my heart, because for me it was a click. I was interested in public speaking for many years, and I have made several attempts. For example, I went to even TV host courses, I was attending public speaking courses, and then I was thinking, should I join the presenter mastery or not? And finally, I was looking for 1 year for this course, and finally I joined. Where I'm super thankful for the program is that it gives access to this presentation greatness, I call it that way. And when you realize how much can be done, how much needs to be done to excel, to develop, that's very inspiring, really. Every time I think how great presentations can be, and when I look at the leaders who present, who are able to inspire with their words millions, I wish I could be one day someone from them.